Okay, welcome back to my kitchen. So today I'm procrastinating and I thought, hey, you know what? For lunch today, I think I'm going to make myself a nice grilled cheese sandwich. And why not bring you guys along with me? So we're going to start this out by kind of explaining what I've got going on here. I did the prep work in advance. I've got two types of cheese. I've got cheddar and I've got Monterey Jack. Then I've got some bacon, tomato slices, onion, and a few slices of thinly sliced jalapeno. All right, we're going to make a kind of a Lee-style gourmet grilled cheese sandwich. So the first thing we're going to do is turn on our heat here, and we're going to put that to a low heat. We want to make sure you cook that grilled cheese where it'll melt the cheese nice and gooey for you, but not burn the bread, right, or the butter. The next step is we're going to put butter on our bread. And I'm just using country crock. Nothing fancy. It's what I grew up using, so it's what I use today. When we butter our bread, that's kind of funny to say, I'm going to butter your bread. All right, we want to make sure we put plenty of butter on there and go edge to edge when we're buttering this. Butter is the key to getting that golden brown, I don't know what you call it, the golden brown texture color on that bread and getting it kind of crunchy, right? So we want to put plenty of butter on there. Edge to edge. We're going to butter both sides. This is kind of fun to do to keep it out of the camera. So we're just going to do a little bit of sliding around. There you go. And one thing about, well, you know, as I've stated before, cooking in general is messy. All right. If you don't like getting butter on your hands, this might not be the best thing to do. And especially you're going to get it on your counter or whatever surface you're creating with. So there we go. We got plenty of butter on there. All right. Now, what I'm going to do next, I saw on YouTube and I did it the other day. And you know what? It was really good. We're going to put a little bit of pepper on that butter just to give it a little bit more kick, taste, whatever you want to call it. All right. So there we've got our bread. We're going to flip one of them over. This is where that messy comes in, right? If anybody has a way to make this not messy, now would be the time to let Lee know because I haven't figured it out yet, right? Then I'm going to put one layer of bread. We're going to put one slice of cheese down. And then I'm going to put my bacon on there. And I'm definitely quite liberal with the bacon. Because let's be honest, that's the star of this show. It's called a grilled cheese, but it's all about that bacon. Then I'm going to put some of these jalapeños down to kind of spread them out a little bit. So each bite gets a little pop of heat. Then I'm going to put a couple of slices of tomato on there. Then we're going to put some onion on there. I don't probably need all of that onion. So I'm going to kind of peel it off and pick the good bits. Try to avoid too much OCD. All right. And once that's done, we're going to put our last layer of cheese and kind of smush it down in there. And we're going to put our top bread on there. Make sure that pan is hot. Remember, I think this should probably go without saying, don't touch the pan. Just kind of hover your hand over it. Make sure that heat's on there. And then we're going to pick this bad boy up. We're going to drop it on there. And then I'm going to find my towel right here and wash my hands off. We can kind of clean this out of the way. And get our plate ready. I'll move this back here to the side out of the way. We've got our handy dandy little turner over here. Now, we want to keep an eye on this. You want to make sure you cook it long enough, but not too long, right? These things will burn pretty easy when you put them in that pan. So just kind of slide it around a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Keep that heat going and wait for that cheese to start melting. We're going to see if I can flip this bad boy because I put a lot of stuff in this grilled cheese. So we're going to see if it'll flip right or not. And I usually give it 2 or 3 minutes, which I didn't start a timer or anything. So we'll see how it comes out. Again, as in all of my cooking videos, here's the disclaimer for Chef Boyardee. Not a chef, just experimenting and mostly having a good time, right? I just want to have fun, share my experiences with you guys. Let's see what happens. I made one of these the other night with the jalapeno and the onions and the bacon and a single type of cheese. And I thought today it might be kind of fun to do with 2 types of cheese and add a little tomato in there with all the other stuff. So, all right, we're going to see how this looks. We're going to put a finger on there to kind of hold it together and rotate it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Perfect, perfect golden brown. Now, here's a trick I learned on YouTube, right? At this stage, since this part's cooked, if you want to kind of help keep it together, get yourself a lid out and just kind of press it down on there. Just kind of squish it down on there. And we're going to be given about that same amount of time. Oh, yeah. Make sure that cheese is getting melted. Make sure the bottom side gets that same beautiful color on it. And then we'll slice it and we're going to see how it looks. I probably need a knife to slice it. 1 second. Not that one. That one. Let's clean that off. I was using it to slice up the tomatoes and the onions. Oh yeah, that cheese is starting to melt. Oh yeah. I made it that cheese kind of thick, so we want to give it enough time to make sure it melts so it's nice and gooey when we eat it. All right. So how's everybody's week going? I know you can't really interact with me in the video, but you can always leave comments down. You can leave comments of what you might think you want me to do. And, Ryan, I'm going to call you out specifically. I'm not doing Rocky Mountain oysters. Don't care. Don't have no desire to do that. Funny, though. If you guys have something fun you would like me to do, well, throw it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Oh, yeah. Let's take a peek. We are there. Look at that. Take that off. Turn our heat off. Let's see if we can slice this without making too much of a mess. Here we go. Oh, nice and gooey. Oh, yeah. Look at that bad boy. As always, we got to do a taste test while it's nice and hot. Oh, yeah. You know what? That's my new... Let me finish chewing first. That is my new favorite grilled cheese sandwich. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys try to make one of these at home. This is Chef Boyardee. You enjoy your day, and I'll see you later.